Hello everybody, it's Patty here with Patty Stitches. Today is January the 19th, 2026, and I believe this is episode 336, but don't quote me. On today's show, I have whips. I have my Heaven and Earth freebie that I got for finishing the Sal last year. And yeah, so that's all. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's last 2 weeks? Mine were nice. The house stayed warm after we had them come and thaw the pipe. That worked beautifully. Everything was perfect. It's still growing, going good, knock on wood. The cold snap was a 30-day-long cold snap for it not to get up above 0. We have not had that long of a cold snap since 1918, and that was the record for 42 consecutive days. Yeah, so 30 days is pretty long for us. I remember 2 to 3 weeks, and it was usually super cold for like 4 or 5 days. Then it would warm up just a little bit and warm up just a little bit. But this time it really didn't do that. It stayed cold and yucky. The ice fog was terrible. It was just nasty. It is above 0 or hovering around above 0, and according to the weather. And it's supposed to be like that for the next week. So I'm hoping that, yeah, it'll stay nice, my house will stay warm, and I won't have to call my kids or pay for the boiler guys to come back out for a 3rd time. Yeah. I mean, this bill is going to be outrageous. But you live in Alaska, that's what happens. Anything else? Today is MLK Day, so today's a remembrance of Martin Luther King Jr. and all of his beliefs and the things that he helped push forward. So don't quite know how to say or what to say, but I hope that his good works will continue. Yes. So that's about all blathering I have for you. Shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. I am working on, let me get this out here. The first thing I worked on the last 2 weeks was Modern Folk Embroidery's Little Acorn. And Little Acorn is being stitched on 36 count Winter Brew by R&R Designs. And I am doing this 2/2 with Silks for You. I finished January and wasn't going to stitch on it anymore because January you were supposed to do all the borders, inside borders, outside border, and then February you work on the top row. I was kind of getting a little tired of working on Nouveau Gamer, so I thought, why not? I'll just work on this as well. It's supposed to be done, I thought, December 31st. No, it's November. It's an 11-month stitch. And I put it into my stitch app that I have that keeps track of how many stitches I've stitched and can tell me how many stitches I need to do. I would need to do over 400 stitches a week to get this finished in November. No, in December. November was 511, and I'll get to that in just a second. So I decided, what the heck, I'll just start February. Might as well. Pulled it out Friday, started stitching on it, and I was several rows short. I mean, several rows short of the border. So I went naughty word, threw it in the corner, and went, this is ridiculous, I'm not gonna work on it, just forget it. I sat around for a couple hours and thought, you know, instead of doing that and instead of ripping all the borders out and redoing it, rip the top border out, silly. Do, do the line of February to show how wide it needs to be. Stitch the border back in and you've got it. Because I did count down all the other borders and they seem to be fine. So I think we're good. So Saturday, that's what I did. So I will show you. You're not really going to be able to see the colors and stuff. It's dark where I'm sitting, but if I sat in the light, I'm not sure what you'd be able to see either. It would just blare out. So this is the whole thing. So all the borders done. And then that is the height of this border. I also sat here and thought, you know what would be really fun is to put the animals in black. I should have left this out. So I went on to Silks for You and ordered her black. So all of the animals that you see, I'm going to stitch in Silks for You black. So that's super exciting. And I'm really happy. Really happy. So I will continue to work on this. I didn't do the 511 stitches I needed to do for this last week. So I think my stitch now is I need to do 569 stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and every Friday I'm going to work on this so I can get as many stitches that I need to get done to have this finished in November. If it doesn't get finished in November, that's fine. I really hope it gets finished by the end of the year though, by December at the latest. Let me put this back in since I am sitting outside. Okay. I gotta hurry. This side of my body is starting to get a little warm. So the second project I brought, of course, is New Gamer Nouveau. I always do that wrong. Okay, so this is charted by Gecko Rouge, art by Medusa Dollmaker. If you want to get this, it is retired, but Medusa Dollmaker does have her own website. So you can go look and see what she's got. But isn't she beautiful? I just love her. I have been using her for the Threadwalker Saga. And that is by Wild Fox Stitchery, and you can find her on YouTube and Facebook. I have completed 3. I believe the last time I talked to you guys, I had finished the first Level Up series. I completed the second and third, so I'm on the 4th row of her game. And I'll show you where I'm at. Okay, so I did complete a page, which is super, super exciting. So I completed this page, and I'm almost done with this page. So this was 1 and 2. This one was 3 and 4. So, and I'll have 4 moving up to this section. So yeah, I am super jazzed about this. She has 190,000 stitches, I believe. I'm at 44,000. She's gonna be around for a while. Yeah. But that's okay. I'm enjoying stitching on her. I have to admit, I did get a little burnt out, but moving that other project in for Fridays, little acorn in for Fridays, is going to help immensely. So yay for that. Okay. Now I wanted to show you what I picked up as my free chart for finishing the SAL. Oops, hit the wrong button here. I'm trying to show you in Pattern Keeper, which you can do. View mockup. Okay, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it. This was one that was part of the 2026 stitching, but it was only this part of it. And I really loved this project. I mean, look at that. It is so beautiful. So this is the one I picked as my freebie. And I was absolutely loving it. I'm so happy I picked this one. I did download a couple more that we got. Now, let me see here. I got the Jelly World. Oh, I'll show you guys that in case you don't know what I'm talking about. So this is one of the 12. And I think that one is fabulous. This one will be a very, very fun stitch. Okay, and another one I decided to, and then we got this one, and I'm not quite sure why we got this one, but this is part of the 2025 SAL. But it's not one that was there. But look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Just so serene, so beautiful. And another one, and this one was part of the 2025 SAL, and this is Van Gogh, I think, flowers. That one is so pretty. It's just so quiet and peaceful. So yeah, super, super happy. And I picked this one up as, I think this is one of the freebies, but I'm not sure. You might want to look on Heaven and Earth Designs. I think she's a freebie on Heaven and Earth Designs. But she's simply gorgeous too. I really like these Nouveau women. Okay, so that was all of them. So super, super jazzed. Anything else I need to talk to you guys about? I don't think so. I probably won't do another video Monday. It all depends on what's going on. This might be, you know, the last one that you see here. Yeah, it's warm, it's wonderful, it's beautiful. Having the time of my life, and the hubs is doing really well with retirement. He's super happy. It's been over a month, and he has been just having a fun time with retirement. It's nice to see him relax. He took very good care of me and our 3 sons, so I truly appreciate that a lot. Anything else? I don't think so. So looking around, I really have nothing else to say. So I hope that you are all staying safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.